Okay, hi, Marty, Kyle here. Um, so I did my research here, and this is what I came up with. So we have a few properties here. So I'm gonna what I'm doing here is I'm gonna compare between Bowman Circle and Riders Ridge because they're the same kind of era, same kind of houses. Okay, built in the same time frame. So I'm going to start with 33 Regatta Way here. So to the right here, you'll see the prices, list price is 249.9. Sorry, we're going to start with actives. Well, I'll do some actives, then I'll go over the solds here. So first is actives. So this one's at priced at 249.9. 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 922 square feet. So it does not have the basement finish. So to finish a basement, many of these houses with this square footage, it's going to be about 30 grand. So we're looking at no tile flooring in the kitchen, carpet in the living room, looks in decent shape, tile backsplash, nice appliances. Ensuite, so it does have an ensuite bathroom. Here, hold on a sec, actually. Nope, that's not an ensuite, sorry. So that's fine. Ensuite, so you know, are about a 10 grand, of value to any property for an ensuite, okay? So this one's got an ensuite, nice house, ensuite, or sorry, not, it doesn't have an ensuite, it has a regular bathroom, and then unfinished basement, okay? So they're asking 250 for that one right now with 922 square feet on basically the same size of lot. So 34 by 114, your lot will be about that same size too. Next, we have 48 Regatta Way in Riders Ridge. Their list price is 268. OLP means original list price, so 268. Same square footage as yours in the ballpark. 4-bedroom, 2-bath. So this is kind of a good comparable, but it's got a big yard, pie-shaped lot. You know, this one, it's kind of a good comparable by square footage, but I think the quality of it is a lot less. So the price comparable maybe isn't the greatest, right? So it's just I think that these, I've been in these are this is out the back, and these homes are kind of almost a weird layout, and then the carpet's a little bit cheaper and stuff like that, right? So it might be and it's got a drop ceiling up top there. So, you know, they're just a little bit cheaper houses. It's got a cheaper bathroom because it's an aftermarket bathroom kind of thing too, right? So they're priced at 268 for that one. Okay, next, 15 Rogers. They're at 299.9 Lakeway Landing. This one's way overpriced, so I'm not even going to go over that. So 30 days on market. You know, it's nice home. You can tell the owners, you know, the owners look after it and whatever. It's got tile throughout the kitchen and dining area with a fully finished basement. But I'm going to skip that one here. Then we go into Beacon Hill, but this one's brand new, 299.9 with Laban, and they've had that on the market for 165 days. So, okay, so let's go to the solds here. So 24 Reynolds Road. This one sold back in September. 1,038 square feet, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. So it has an ensuite and a main bath. And this one sold at 254.5. So this one has a big yard. It has a big pie-shaped lot. So that adds maybe 5 grand value to this one compared to yours, maybe 10. But this also got an ensuite, but unfinished basement. So here's the yard. This one, the layout's not the greatest because it's got one of those. You walk in the front door, and the living room's right there, and then you go up the stairs to the rest. So it's not the greatest layout. It's weird. It's like you're living rooms down at the front entrance, right? So it gets it's a little cold in the winters, people opening the doors and stuff coming in and out. Okay. White appliances, you know, the cabinets aren't the nicest either. Okay. So anyways, that sold for 254.5 without the basement finished. Okay. So then we have 41 Regatta Way. This one sold for 262, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, same as yours, 1,000 square feet, so just a tiny bit bigger, with a fully finished basement. And they have the in-floor heating hooked up, which that's about a $3,000 fix there, right? So 262, this one sold for, I believe I heard this one was a little rough inside. So, the pricing could be a little deceiving on that. But it's got tile throughout the kitchen, stainless appliances. Okay. So, and that's the basement there. So that sold for 262,000, and that was on the market for 75 days. Okay. And then 37 Regatta Way sold for 269, 4-bedroom, 2-bath. This one 900 square feet with a garage sold for 269. This one, why? This one was in rough shape too, I believe. And it's just those cabinets, and it looks kind of cheap. White appliances, mismatched appliances. So some stuff is kind of selling really cheap. So that garage, a garage like that size, 20 by 19, that's $20,000 for something like that. 900 square foot, 34 by 115 lot built in 2008. So that sold for 270. Yeah, that was kind of that one went pretty low. So prices are all over the place. So 135 Bowman Circle into your area here. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, so it has an ensuite. That's $10,000 right there. It has a more square footage. It's quite a bit bigger. It's almost 150, 160 square feet bigger than yours. So it sold for 290 back in August last year. Okay, we're in a little bit. The market, spring is getting better, but prices are still kind of dropping. Oil prices, everything. So it's still, things are selling a little less, to keep in mind. So this is probably, to compare it with yours, makes yours around that 282-ish kind of price range. And then 47 Regatta Way is priced at or sold for 298. They had it at 304.5. So 1,050 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, fully finished. Okay. So it had, let's see, fully finished basement. So it had a ensuite. Or here, let me just look at that here. I think it does. No, it didn't have an ensuite. No ensuite. So here's the kitchen. Basement. So yeah, hot tub. Okay. So anyways, that sold for 298, 1,050 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. So it didn't have an ensuite, but the square footage was there, had a few little extras. So that sold for 298 in June of last year. Okay. And then 127 Bowman Circle sold for 300, 914 square feet, 4-bedroom, 2-bath with a 26 by 26 garage. So that's a big garage. That's probably worth $30,000 right there. So that kind of a little bit small too. So that's a little smaller. I did show this house. That garage took up the whole backyard. Oops. Here, let me start here again. So I'm flipping through these pictures a little fast. So laminate flooring. Okay. Did have a walkout basement. So walkouts add, here's the basement now. So it has that walkout. That adds about a 5 to 10 grand value to have that walkout. And then it went out into the backyard to that garage, which was a big garage, didn't leave any yard. Okay. So that one backed onto the trailer park. So that would make a difference to the pricing because the trailer park's just on the other side of that there. Okay. And that's a little bit smaller. Once you're getting below that 1,000, you get to 914. That's a pretty small house. So, there's so that's 270 makes yours about the 270 mark, right? With just the garage alone. So as you can see, prices are kind of all over the place. So that's it. That's all I have for that. So my opinion, I think, it's going to be in that, in that 270, 280 range, but I think you'd have to be listed at about at 280 to get the home sold. And it's very important to be priced right. I think that's pretty obvious in this market. It's pretty crazy out there. It's a tough market. So I think you'd have to be listed about that 280 mark. And, I guess the lowest it would sell for would be the 270 would be, I guess, kind of a ballpark idea, and hope for higher, of course, right? But at least start at that 280 price range. So anyways, any questions, give me a shout, 403-872-9178. Thanks for having me in. It was great meeting you today.